Hey, welcome to Yoga Your Heart Out with Deb. Congratulations on just taking a few minutes out of your busy day just to unwind, relax, stretch, and breathe. It's so important. You know, oftentimes we get really caught up in whatever life is throwing at us at that moment. We don't take a lot of time to step back and build our awareness and compassion and just kind of let go of all that stress. But it's so important that you do, because when life throws all those stresses at you, you're better equipped to take on those challenges. So good job taking that time out. I promise you, your mind will thank you, your body will thank you. You won't regret taking this time out. If you like this video, subscribe so you can have access to other videos, and give it a thumbs up. All right, welcome everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get started today. There's an option of the use of a yoga block. You can do this without the yoga block, but if you have one, it might be handy. If you don't have a yoga block, but you want some sort of prop to help elevate the ground up to you, you could use a couple books, you could use a water bottle if you want to. So, just optional. I'll put it here to the side. Today we're going to start in child's pose, which is the way we often start. So go ahead, bring your big toes together, sit your butt back on your heels, widen your knees open, and then you're going to crawl your body down the center. Go ahead and let your forehead rest on the mat and just start settling in. You know, it's always good to take a few moments here at the beginning so you can give your mind a chance to turn inward and away from everything else you have going on. And also, it's nice to just give your body a chance to kind of just relax. Good, and then I want you to start thinking about where you're at today. What are you working with? How are you feeling? Maybe starting with the physical body. Are you feeling tired, sore, run down? You know, maybe you're just the exact opposite of all of what I just said. Maybe you're energetic, strong. I don't know. So I know there's no right or wrong place to start. That's just a starting place. Next, I want you to go ahead and get in your mind and see where you're at emotionally. You know, where are you at? You're feeling pretty calm, anxious, sad, happy, excited, foggy, whatever and wherever. Just check it out, get in there, see where you're at, what you're working with. And our goal is not really anything about changing anything. It's just more like awareness. Our goal is awareness. Noticing how we're feeling, how we're doing, so we can adjust everything we do to customize it according to how we're feeling today. So we're going to use the breath as a tool. So right now, start noticing your inhales, noticing your exhales. And I want you to now breathe in and out of your nose. Good, so inhale through your nose and all exhales out through your nose. So sealing those lips off to breathe in and out of your nose. Nice job. And then the next thing I want you now to make the breath really deep. So as you inhale, think about how your lungs can fill up to maximum capacity. Good, then you're going to press the air all the way out, pressing the air all the way out through your nose. Completely empty your lungs. And I want you just to repeat this process. Nose breathing, massive breathing throughout the entire duration of this practice. Good, and the nice thing about this breath is it will draw your attention to the moment. Draw your focus to the moment so you can build awareness. Take another massive inhale, start reaching along with your fingertips. As you exhale, go ahead and come to hands and knees, tabletop position. Go ahead and bring your wrists right in line with your shoulders, knees in line with your hips, gazing down between your thumbs. And we're going to take a few cat-cows here. So I want you to inhale, hammock your belly, and then press your butt back. Look up slightly as you slide your shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale, you're going to tuck and dome the spine, opposite direction. Good. Inhale, hammock your belly. And then exhale, tuck and round down the spine. Inhale, hammock your belly. Exhale, tuck and round down the spine. Go ahead and come to neutral spine, tabletop position. All right, from here, I want you to tuck your toes under and press your butt all the way up to the sky. So you're in a downward facing dog. Keep your palms flat and your fingers spread wide. Good. Take a look at your heels. Hide them from your line of sight. And really press into the mat as much as you want. And you know what? Sometimes here at the beginning, just kind of move around in it. Maybe go side to side, back and forth. Maybe you want to pedal your feet by dropping your left heel, raising your right. Switching it out, drop your right, raise your left a couple times. Shake your head yes and no, just to relieve any tension in your neck. All right, now from this downward facing dog, I want you to take a massive inhale and walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Come to a standing forward fold. You can put a slight bend in your knees if you want to. Okay, you can grab opposite elbows. Sometimes if I'm looking for a lower back stretch, I bend my knees a lot. If I want to feel it more in my hamstrings, I'll straighten my legs out so I can feel it in my hamstrings. It just depends on the day and what I need. Maybe I want a little bit of both. But either way, I want you to think about the crown of your head and just letting it dangle heavy down towards the mat. Good. And if you like to kind of sway side to side with your hips, you can do that too. All right, now from here, I want you to put a bend in your knee if you don't already have one. And we're going to roll all the way up to standing like a rag doll. So put a slight bend in your knee and take a massive inhale as you roll all the way up. Bring your head and your neck up last, arms to the sky, gaze up at your fingertips, palms together, and lower them heart center. Good job. Really ground down on the four corners of your feet. Slide your shoulders down and gaze straight ahead. Now from here, inhale, release your arms, fly them up to the sky, gaze up. As you exhale, dive towards your toes all the way down. Take your hands, slide them up your shins, just come to a halfway lift with a flat back so you're gazing just ahead of your toes. Bend your knees, plant your hands on the mat, step back to the plank position, a plank position, or the top of a push-up. From here, line your wrist up with your shoulders. And if you want to, you can drop to your knees. If you want to, that's perfectly acceptable. So whatever you're feeling, knees down or knees up. Good. Either way, press the floor away nice and strong. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Good. Hold here and breathe. Now take an inhale, shift your weight forward into your toes. Keep your elbows tucked in as you lower down with control to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale. Roll the chest up for cobra, and then exhale, roll it back down. Push up your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, bring your butt to the sky, downward facing dog. Whew. All right, take 3 breaths here, just linger in it. If you want to, twist side to side, move around, indulge. Couple more breaths. Just moving and breathing. That's all we're doing, moving and breathing. Adjusting if we need to. All right, from downward facing dog, inhale, press your hips back. As you exhale, walk, or you can step your feet up to the top of the mat, standing forward fold. Take your hands, slide them up your shins, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, sink down into it. All right. Tighten up your belly, tighten up your core. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Gaze up at your fingertips, palms together. Lower them, heart centered. Inhale, release your arms, fly them up to the sky, and exhale down towards your toes. Slide your hands up your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to plank. Again, knees down or up. Shift your weight forward, lower down with control. Inhale, roll that chest up, cobra,
And then exhale, butt to the sky, downward facing dog. Nice job. All right, from here, from this down dog, inhale, press it back. Exhale, walk or step to the top of the mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, sink it down. Inhale, rise it up to the sky. Gaze up at your fingertips, palms together, heart center. Inhale, release your arms to the sky. Exhale, dive forward. Our last round, just like this. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position. Shift your weight forward and lower down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, roll it down. Press up through hands and knees. Up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Good. Hold here really strong, you guys. Breathing in and out of your nose. All right, inhale, press it back. Exhale, walk or step to the top, standing forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, sink it down. All right, a little different this time. I want you to bend your knees 90 degrees and inhale into chair pose. Arms extend to the sky. Now, a couple things here. You can sit really high if you want. If you want to lower your hips down and sit lower, perfectly fine. Okay, whatever you're looking for, whatever you're feeling. If your arms are burnt, or your hands heart center, that's a possibility too. Okay, but either way, can you look down? Make sure you can see your toes. Maybe lift your toes up and down. And just press, concentrate on pressing into the four corners of your feet. All right, holding for 3, 2, 1, dive forward, get out of it. Take your hands, slide them up your shins, halfway lift, exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position, lower down. Good, cobra, bring it up, and then back to the sky, downward facing dog. Hold here and breathe. Get your breath. Concentrate on breathing in and out of your nose. All right, from downward facing dog, I want you to inhale your right leg up to the sky, open the hip and bend the knee. Good, now straighten it out. Take a massive inhale. Draw your right knee up towards your nose. And as you do, pay attention to that back foot. You're gonna roll your weight into your toes, bring your shoulders forward, and then step it in between. So you're in a runner's lunge. Nice job. So if you can't get there in one step and it takes 2 or 3, that's fine. Spin your back foot 90. Line your right heel up at the center of that back left arch. If you're ready, you're gonna cartwheel it up. Warrior 2 position. Just keep your gaze right over that right middle finger. Right knee bends nice and deep. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Good. Inhale. Flip your right palm up to the sky. Pull it up and back. Keep your legs the same. Reverse warrior. You can keep this left hand down or wrap it around your lower back if that feels good. Breathe. Just let the right side body open up with each breath. All right, take another inhale. As you exhale, warrior 2. Now a little different here. Inhale, straighten your right leg. And you take your right fingertips, you're gonna reach it forward while you keep that left hip to the left. Good. Now, if you wanna block, you can grab it. You could bring it on the outside of your foot and rest your right hand down, left arm to the sky for a triangle pose. Another option, if you don't have a block, put your hand on your ankle, or if you have the space, there's no reason why you can't get all the way to the ground, okay? So, if you feel your whole body, your whole torso turning to reach, that's a good indication you need a little prop under your right hand to bring the floor up to you. Good, breathe. Take another inhale, and then bring that left arm over the left ear. Just extend your triangle. Think about that back left foot, just sending the outer edge into the mat. Feel that right hip spiraling underneath. Take another massive inhale. All right, as you exhale, stay the same, except bring your left hand down to your left waist. Turn your gaze down if it's not already down. Look about 6 to 12 inches in front of that right foot. Put a little bend in this knee, and then as you inhale, you're gonna go ahead and lean it up. You can take the block with you if you like, for half moon. So my left leg comes up, my left toes are facing the wall, the left wall. You can bring your arm to the sky if you want to. Okay, if you don't have a block or don't want a block, you can get rid of it and bring your fingertips down to the mat. And here, it really doesn't matter. You can gaze down to the side or up, just as long as you find a focal point. Hold and breathe. Flex that left foot. All right, take another inhale, put a baby bend of that right knee, and then float it back, warrior two. Take another inhale, flip the right palm, reverse. As you exhale, go ahead and cartwheel it down to the mat. Just step back, downward facing dog. Nice work. All right, on the other side, inhale, left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee, and then straighten it out. Inhale, left knee to nose, shift your weight forward into your toes, set down in between, runner's lunge. Spin the right foot 90 degrees, line the left heel up at the center of that back right arch. When you're ready, cartwheel it up, warrior two. All right, your left knee bends deep, back leg straight. Your gaze is right over your left middle finger. Inhale, flip your left palm and reverse your warrior. Pull it up and back, legs stay the same. Good, breathe into that left side body. Really feel it opening up with each breath. All right. Take another inhale. As you exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Reach with those left fingertips, reach, reach, reach. And then the left hand down to a block or your shin, right arm to the sky. Good, and again, if you have the space and you want to bring that left hand down lower to the ground, you can do that too. If you find your whole body leaning and turning just to get to the ground, then raise it up, raise your left hand up on a prop or your leg. Good, hold. So the adders of that right foot into the mat. Feel that left hip spiraling underneath. Take another inhale, draw the right arm over the right ear. Good, extended triangle pose. All right, go ahead. Take your right hand down to your right waist. Turn your gaze down to the mat, 6 to 12 inches in front of that left foot. Put a baby bend in that left knee, and then lean it up on a block or on the mat. Ooh, if you walk one fall, no worries. Right? Hold here and breathe. Good. So that right hip is opening up to the right. Right toes facing the right. Oop, I gotta adjust a little. And by the way, you can adjust a little too. If you fall in an inhale, fall in an exhale, and you're doing it right. Right arm to the sky, half moon. Take another inhale, slowly drop it back, warrior two. Sink into it. Inhale, left arm up and back. Exhale, cartwheel it down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Woo! Our last downward facing dog, 3 breaths here. Squeeze the juice out of it. You know, how does it feel compared to the first one we did? Good, remember not to judge if you did a good job or a bad job, or if this down dog is better or worse. It's really not about that. It's just more about observing how you're feeling. Take another inhale, press into it, and then drop your knees. We're going to come back to that child's pose. Bring your big toes together, widen your knees, sit it back, forehead to the mat. Nice job. Take another couple breaths here. All right. When you're ready, you're gonna come up to hands and knees, tabletop position. Actually, you're just gonna sit back from there onto your butt and just roll it onto your back. From here, from your back, you're gonna take a spinal twist. Draw your knees into your chest. Good. Take your arms out like a T or a goalpost. And you're gonna scoot your knees over, or your hips over to the right, and let your knees drop to the left. If you want, you can turn your gaze to the right, just enjoying a gentle spinal twist. All right. Take another massive inhale here. Go ahead and roll to the center. Just switching it out, so scoot your hips over to the left. Let your knees drop to the right. Turn your gaze to the left if that feels okay on your neck. Maybe close your eyes. Good. Breathe bottom belly breaths. Alright, take another massive inhale. As you exhale, come back to the center. Draw your knees into your chest. Squeeze them in. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Just squeeze everything. Take a massive inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring your legs out straight. Arms down by your sides. Close your eyes. I want you to find your natural breath. Good. This is what we call Shavasana. So while you're with me for a minute or two, you can hit pause and hang here longer. Close your eyes, enjoy, indulge, breathe. Breathe your natural breath. Again, if you want to stay here longer, hit pause, stay here longer. I'm going to slowly get out of this by turning to my left side and just taking a moment, maybe cradle your head. If you're with me, slowly use my hands and my arms to help support myself as I get all the way up. Come to an easy seated position. Hands are at center. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for moving. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for taking a little time to de-stress. Your mind thanks you. Your body thanks you. I hope you have an awesome day. Again, if you like these videos, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up so other people can find it easier as well. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Namaste.